there, I'm Natalie MacNeil and you are watching She Takes on the World TV, your weekly dose of soaring inspiration and practical advice for your business and your life. Now today I want to talk to you about money and more specifically about leverage. Leveraging everything you've got to make even more money. So what do I mean by that? I mean, money in the bank is great, but you want to make sure that your money is always working for you. And not only do you want your money to be working for you, you want other assets that you own to be working for you too. Some of the most successful people that I know are so successful because they know how to leverage everything they've got. I want to give you an example of this. I have a condo, and when I'm traveling, I rent that condo out on Airbnb so that it's making money when I'm not using it. That is leveraging an asset. I have a photographer friend who rents out her studio when she's not using it. She is leveraging that asset that she has. So, today I want to talk to you about how you can better leverage what you have that's valuable in your life. These are things like your side hustle, your relationships and connections that you've been building, any property that you have, and making sure your money is working for you. So let me share some examples and some tips. Okay, so first, property is of course something that you can leverage. If you have a condo or if you have an office or a studio space, you can be renting all of it or a portion of it. For example, maybe you don't want to rent out your whole place on Airbnb because you might live there. But if you have an extra room, you could rent that extra room out for even a few days a month so that that money is contributing towards your mortgage and your payments, and again, helping you to leverage that very important asset that you have. Next, you always want to be leveraging the relationships and the connections that you have. And successful people do this really, really well. So you give a little and you take a little. You have friends and your peers who are helping you to promote your products and services, and in return, you help them promote their stuff as well. If you want to read more about this whole concept of leveraging those relationships and this whole concept of giving and taking, I really recommend that you check out Gary Vaynerchuk's book, Jab, 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 Right Hook. Or as that translates in the concept of the book, it's give, 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 and then ask. So you really want to make sure that you're not overdoing it and that you're still giving tons of value and that those relationships are two-way streets. Another way to leverage the relationships that you have is by trading services. So if you're a copywriter who needs some web design done, maybe you can work with a web designer and you guys can trade those services so that you're both in a win-win relationship. All right, next I want to talk about the money in your bank account. It's great to have an emergency fund and some savings, but other than that, your money shouldn't just be sitting there. It should be working for you by either investing it into more assets like property or into mutual funds or into stocks. Make your money work for you. I love what Deepak Chopra talks about in his book, The 7 Spiritual Laws of Success, how money that's just sitting there is stagnating, and you don't want that. You want to keep it flowing like a river. Great book, highly recommend you check it out. Okay, here's something you can leverage that I'm sure many of you are going to be like, oh yeah. Take a look in your closet. I'm sure you have a lot of clothes and shoes and things that you just haven't been using lately. So why not bring it to a consignment shop? Why not make that into some dollar bills since you're probably not using it anyways? So there's always things of value that you can either leverage and rent out, or that you can just sell and get rid of so that you can get more money coming in. All right, so my actionable for you this week. I want you to make a list of everything you have in your life that is valuable, that has a price tag for it, and can bring you in more money. So I want you to make that list and share 3 of the things on that list in a comment below, because I'd love to hear your ideas. I've only shared a few here, and I'm sure you can think of so many things that can help the rest of your fellow viewers get more money in their bank accounts and create more leverage in their lives and their businesses. Thank you so much for watching this episode of She Takes on the World TV. I would love for you to share it with your friends, and for more great resources and practical advice for your business and your life, come on over to shetakesontheworld.com. I'll see you next time on She Takes on the World TV. Today, I want to share with you a topic that I've been reflecting on a lot, and that is honoring where you've come from to get to where you are today.